January 10th here in Southern Ontario. So I spent the afternoon in the library getting caught up on my uploads. As despite Parliament being closed, things are moving pretty fast here in Canada. C-21's implementation in Prince Edward Island, just as an example. The Western Standard's covering that, by the way, so you might want to go directly there. While I was there, I renewed my library card. It had expired 45 years ago. I thought I'd get Daddy Klaus's Agenda 2030, right? But I read the book. I said I'd do some WEF research, right? Guess it's not on the bestseller list. They had got to bring it in from a different branch. Might be 3 weeks. But on that note, give a shout out on the channel to Betty Zoom. You can see Betty Zoom in the comments on the channel. She said she'll do some research into the WEF for me. Let's hope Betty stays sane. Whew. The task I gave her isn't a pleasant one. So I was there anyways, and I'm uploading and got the card and all that, and I was grazing about the shelves. I went to the Canadian section, hardly anything. And there, lo and behold, is a autobiography of Jagmeet, published in 2017. I thought, well, I got a job to do, so I was grazing through the book in amongst uploading. Sorry, the gig does not pay enough. Self-grandizing, sociopathic, I could hardly get through the introduction. Skimmed it. What I was really looking for was the answer to why's he got two names, Jimmy Jaggy DeWalt Singh, whatever is, bleh. No, gig doesn't pay enough. So I did bring home some research though, some light reading, just a small book, because as I mentioned in an earlier video, the parallels between this time frame and Canada now are frighteningly similar in some senses. And I did actually pick up something for my own enjoyment. I haven't read this book in years. Very well written story by a Canadian. Well, it's a whole series of short stories. I'll be brief, he went across the country talking to people and getting their stories from the Depression era in Canada. Some very touching stories. I can still remember some of them, although I haven't read the book in 30 or 40 years. I bought a lot of copies of it over the years and gave them away as Christmas presents, and I think I may well read some of the short stories. I mean, some of them are short, some of them are long, some of them are humorous. And I'm afraid of the way things are going in Canada. There could be some parallels here for us as well. And then, although it has nothing to do with anything, I grabbed this up for some, well, this is what I'd call light reading. But, yeah. So I think that brings us all up to date. I did say the Western Standard is covering, yes, I did, what's happening in Prince Edward Island. So I'm all caught up for the moment. And as always, thank you for the comments and the support. And please hit that like button and all that business. And yeah, that's it. Thanks again.